Hello and welcome to a time special presentation where we explore the real world lessons from the classic Tamil text Thirukkural with motivational speaker, author and diversity champion Bharathi Baskar as she explores the masterpiece. In this episode, we take you back in time to a school in Kumbakonam where we meet a young Srinivasa Ramanujan who ends up asking a question that changes the way we perceive the concept of zero. Thiruvalluvar too speaks of the idea of emptiness, nothingness and fullness and why we need to hold on to them.
The maths teacher was teaching division to students of class 3. The teacher drew 3 mangoes on the blackboard. We have 3 mangoes and 3 boys. Can you tell me how many mangoes each boy will get? A smart boy in the front row said, each will get 1 mango. Correct. Similarly, if there are 1,000 mangoes and 1,000 boys, each will get 1 mango, isn't it? The class agreed. So if you divide any number by the same number, you get 1, the teacher concluded. A quiet boy sitting in the corner had a mild disagreement. He raised his hand and asked, Sir, if no mango is distributed among no one, will everyone get 1 mango? There was a roar of laughter in the class. What a silly question. The teacher was amazed. He asked the class to be quiet. His doubt is, the teacher explained, if 0 is divided by 0, will the answer be 1? The boys laughed again because they couldn't understand the question. The teacher said, mathematically, it is not, but it is indeterminable. The boy who asked this question was Srinivasa Ramanujan, and the incident was quoted at the 150th anniversary celebration of Kumbakonam Town Higher Secondary School, where Ramanujan studied. The celebrations were held in 2014, where I was invited to speak during the occasion. The celebrations were held in 2014, where I was invited to speak during the occasion. I visited the section where primary classes were probably held during 1890s. That place gave me goosebumps. I kept visualizing the scene of a shy, lean boy mustering the strength to stand up to a teacher to talk about the concept of zero and the gracious teacher who encouraged his question. Mathematicians across the world confirm that Ramanujan's work on infinite series and continued fractions helped to advance the understanding of infinity in mathematics. It all perhaps started in the small town of Kumbakonam in a division class and the question of 0 divided by 0. From 0 to infinity, that was Ramanujan's journey. When was the concept of 0 introduced to the world? Indian mathematicians Aryabhatta, born in 476, and Brahmagupta, born in 598, are believed to have been the first to formally describe the modern decimal place value system and the present rules governing the zero symbol. An old Indian relic that was carbon dated recently to trace its origin to the 4th century, called the Bakshali manuscript, shows a dot symbol representing the zero. It is perhaps the earliest recorded occurrence of zero in the world. What is interesting is the idea of zero should have come to the Indian mind naturally, as the Indian philosophy had the concept of emptiness or void that began several centuries even before the mathematical zero came about. What is interesting is that the idea of zero should have come to the Indian mind naturally, as the Indian philosophy had the concept of emptiness or void that began several centuries even before the mathematical zero came about. This should have given the Indians a lead to conceptualize zero in the numerical system. The doctrine of Sunyata or Sunya paved way for the discovery of zero. Interestingly, nothingness or emptiness in Indian philosophy is always presented along with the idea of fullness. Sunya and Purana are one and the same. Through the ages, countless seekers have seen the Almighty or the God as an embodiment of fullness and nothingness. Thiruvalluvar guides us to seek the nothingness of the Almighty to empty us. Emptying us helps us traverse the journey towards making life complete and full. From emptiness to fullness is the journey of the soul, just like the journey from zero to infinity in mathematics. Valluvar is a poet who seldom uses anaphora, repetition of exact words, to elicit emotion. But in this Kural, he uses the same word 6 times, making us sway between emptiness and completeness. Patruga, Patratran, Patrinai. Appatrai, Patruga, Patru Vidarkku. Hold on to the hold of one who holds nothing. To hold nothing, hold to the whole.